All right then, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Crypto Space. In today's video we are going to cover ICP, its recent price action, couple of interesting metrics for ICP, couple of news, and of course we are going to cover BTC's recent price action, and of course couple of charts for BTC and general altcoin charts too, so we can understand of what is going to happen with ICP in, let's say, coming days and weeks. So if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And now a quick disclaimer that this video is not a financial advice. And now let's hop into ICP itself. So ICP is currently trading at $13.61 and is currently experiencing a leg down of 7.3%. Market cap is currently sitting at 6.3 billion USD, and 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at 219.5 million USD. So we do have this recent pullback, but obviously that is nothing to be worried about because ICP is not the only project that is dipping on this recent BTC's dip, guys. All right, we do have a blowout as of today on the market. So guys, this is something that you have seen in the thumbnail, and yes, exchange balances are hitting the new low on ICP, and you might say that this is nothing new because we have hit the lows before, but that is a lower low in terms of the balance. So that show of how much people are accumulating ICP, and of course that is going to probably spike sooner or later, most likely due to their vesting schedule. They are going to have an unlock of 3.2 million ICP into the market on May 11th. However, that is nothing to be worried about because if we are going to look at the zoomed out picture, and yes, we do have spikes, etc., in terms of total balance on exchanges. However, long trajectory is downwards, so that is very bullish in my opinion, at least. And now guys, we are looking at the biggest ICP hubs X space ever, with over 30 countries, 12 segments, and 24-hour space to talk about everything. So many hubs are going to be included in that meetup, and if you guys will be interested, you can click on that link. So make sure that you check out ICP Hub Indonesia on Twitter. And now, a couple of extra photos from ICP Web3 Festival, guys. All right, this is a recent drop on Twitter, so I've decided that I'm going to share it with you. And now that is a screenshot of Altcoins Daily question to his followers. And now guys, he asked which blockchain is most undervalued in 2024, and most of his subscribers said that ICP is most undervalued crypto in 2024. So that is very big, guys, because obviously this guy has a lot of followers. And now, in order to understand of what might potentially happen with ICP in coming days and weeks, let's cover BTC, and after that we are going to look at ICP's chart. So the first things first, I would like to have a look at the inflows from ETFs. So today is actually the first day ever since ETFs have launched in US that BlackRock haven't purchased anything, and we do have negative outflows of 120.6 million USD. However, just in Hong Kong, spot Bitcoin ETFs will begin trading on April 30th. So that's actually quite quick, guys, and that liquidity from Asia is going to come. And now, before we are going to head into BTC and ICP, I would like to look at Wyckoff reaccumulation. So guys, if we are going to look at this pattern, we are basically entering that phase D. However, once we are going to reach that level of support over here for BTC, we should see a healthy bounce, and after that we are going to enter into phase E. Later we are going to retest that zone of 72k roughly as a support most likely, and after that we are going to see another leg up. So let's have a look at the chart itself, guys. All right, so that is roughly that support that we have dipped below to, and now guys, we have entered that phase E, in which we actually have hit support on a 4-hourly time frame, by the way. So we might see that a bounce into phase E. However, we do have that resistance of all-time highs for BTC. We most likely are going to go above and then do something like this. It doesn't necessarily going to play exactly like this. However, this is the rough idea of where the market could go. So now, knowing all of this about BTC, let's have a look at ICP. So we are still on track with our bullish flag, guys, right? So let's say if BTC is going to pretty much bounce from now on, we could technically, see action like this potentially. Obviously ICP is going to follow, and after that I would anticipate a breakout. And now the technical break would be probably around $20, and after that we are going to see, we could definitely see much bigger pump. However, I do believe that the next leg up is going to be quite significant, because obviously I still have a couple of extra charts for you guys. All right, shout out to Titan of Crypto, $115,000 sooner than everybody expect. Last time logarithmic MACD crossed bullish on the daily time frame, it went up 75%. Logarithmic MACD just crossed bullish. If BTC were to go up 75% again, that will put its price to the target of 115k. And well, that could definitely happen, guys. So let's have a look. We do have a bullish crossover on MACD, and let's see how this target is going to play out. By the way, this is a daily chart. Now, shout out to the Scalping Pro. The 4 phases of an altcoin bull market. Accumulation. This is where price bottoms out after a long bear market. Prices consolidate and break the downtrend during this period. First leg up. Here prices begin to surge, but many retail investors fail to recognize the trend change, leading them to stay on the sidelines. Chop. After the first leg up, prices often move sideways, entering a choppy phase. You can also call it a reaccumulation phase after the first leg up, commonly observed after the Bitcoin halving. Up only. This is where most of the money is made, and in very short period of time, Bitcoin, altcoins, meme coins, everything goes parabolic during this phase. If you pay attention to the chart, the first 3 phases typically progress slowly and can be somewhat boring at times, but the real profits are made by positioning oneself in these initial phases. Impatient individuals who chased after red and green candles are likely to get caught out during the first 3 phases. In the final phase, crypto dominates the news, attracting new money, and both Bitcoin and altcoins reach new all-time highs. This is when smart money and early buyers start unloading their holdings, while retail investors believe the rally will continue indefinitely. So guys, I couldn't agree more. Let's first of all have a look at the chart, and then I'm going to give you my opinion of what the Scalping Pro pretty much said. So I'm not going to bore you with looking at the previous cycle. However, I would like to focus on the previous one. So let's have a look. This is the time when Bitcoin hit 69k, right? And after that we had accumulation zone slash bear market, Wyckoff accumulation, whatever. Then we had the first leg up, and after that we had a chop price action. And obviously this is the time when people are pretty much losing their patience, and they do believe that this is the end of the cycle. Also, there is a time in which many articles on the internet could potentially impact your feelings about crypto negatively. So I wouldn't necessarily listen to anybody. Just make sure that you make your own financial decisions, okay? Because I am very happy with mine. So once we are going to leave that choppy price action, in which I believe we still have a little bit of time to accumulate before we are going to enter that only up territory. And now guys, the last segment of what the Scalping Pro said. So this is when smart money and early buyers start unloading. So exactly guys, this is the time when we all should be accumulating. Well, I've been accumulating, and I do hope that most of you that are watching my videos were accumulating as well. This is the time when you should take out some profits, probably because there's going to be a pullback, and obviously we have experienced that pullback. And now this is the time to reaccumulate, and after that pretty much unloading the profits, right? And not buying like that FOMO retail is going to be buying, because they are going to see news on the mainstream media. And now shout out to El Crypto Pro. The last time altcoins broke out of the Gaussian channel and retested it, it was almost 4 years ago. After that, we experienced a strong altcoin season. Back then, we also saw a buying signal in the super trend, as well as the EMA 10, which withstood the entire run. So guys, if we are going to compare it to 2020, in which we have temporarily turned into red on the Gaussian channel, this is pretty much the similar activity on the chart that is going on right now. And by the way, that is a total market cap excluding Bitcoin, which means that it's including Ethereum, on a 3-weekly chart, okay? So please make sure that you don't call me out in the comments that I said something bullish. You were convinced that it was 3 minutes chart. No, that is a 3 weeks chart. And now shout out to Willy Woo. Since there is a lot of gold bugs shitting on BTC right now, I've put this chart of long-term returns versus gold and stocks. So guys, first of all, let's have a look at the legend so we can all understand it, right? So we've got orange, that's obviously gold, right? And then we've got stocks, right? So let's have a look. You've got stocks and gold over here, and you've got BTC over here. So basically, he's saying that you cannot afford yourself to miss out on Bitcoin and in general on crypto if you're a young person, because of course we are going to make money this cycle. I do believe that you guys are going to make money this cycle. I hope so, I truly do. But long term, guys, if you understand this chart, I believe crypto is the future. And now, guys, I would like to update you on Bitcoin's dominant chart, because obviously that is also another indicator that could help us determine whether we can expect that, you know, only up territory on our altcoins. So obviously Bitcoin saw its all-time highs, etc., and we had, you know, this beautiful pump on Bitcoin's dominance chart. However, now we are dipping. As you guys can see, these are pretty much lower lows, which means that we could be on the verge of a strong altcoin season. That is 4-hourly time frame, guys, so please make sure that you hold your horses. However, if we are going to look at the zoomed out picture, we can see what is brewing in the background of crypto. I believe that sooner or later ICP is not going to be at these prices, guys. Ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching that quick update. I hope that you have guys enjoyed it, and I wish you have a great day or evening wherever you are in the world. Peace and love, crypto.